you?
Only poor just to make your ladyship.
Where are your working clothes and tools? Why are you out in your holiday finery? You there, what trade are you?
Truly, madam, a trade I raise with safe conscience, which is indeed a measure of our souls.
And what do you mean by this? What souls can the likes of you mend?
Why, the souls of these men and women who walk the streets today, and the souls that fell, it's my duty to recover them.
What are you, man, some sort of preacher?
No, your ladyship, he's a surgeon.
Silence. Now speak the truth. What are you, man, a surgeon or a preacher?
Truly, madam, I'm a surgeon. A surgeon to old shoes. When your soul's worn out, I'll give you a new one.
You're a cobbler, are you?
That's what I was trying to tell you, stupid.
Silence! Is that how you speak to a senator?
No, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
Why are you on the streets today and not at work?
We make a holiday to see Caesar and to rejoice in his triumph.
Holiday so soon? A year ago you loved him as you now love Caesar. This is no holiday, no triumph day. The day of shame for Romans of true blood. Be gone. You see they are moved by words or threats. On passions such as this will Caesar fly and hold us all in fearful slavery. The trumpet calls and Caesar does approach.
Where is the master of our revels? Antony!
Caesar, my lord?
What revels are in hand, good Antony, to celebrate our feast of Lupercal?
In honour of your mighty victory, this coronet, my lord, the Senate do present to you.
No, good Antony, no coronet, I say, for all my deeds are done for Rome alone!
Yet, Caesar, let the Senate mark this day as some small token of our grateful thanks.
I thank you. No!
Then shall we to the people? Men and women of Rome, is it your will that Caesar wear this crown?
No, Caesar, not a crown.
No crown?
No crown, you're our emperor, not our king.
No crown, Caesar!
Is that your will? Then let this coronet be set aside, Antony.
It shall, my lord. When Caesar says do this, it is performed.
Set on, and leave no ceremonies out.
Caesar! I call upon you, Caesar!
Stop. Who calls?
And old Soothsayer bids you beware the Ides of March, great Caesar.
Set him before me, let me see his face.
Master, come from the throng, look upon Caesar.
What is it you say to me now? Speak once again.
Beware, great Caesar! Beware the Ides of March!
You are a dreamer. Let us pass.
Antony. Portia, we have observed you now of late. We have not from your eyes that gentleness and show of love we have come to know.
Good Casca, be not deceived that Portia only with herself at Warford gets the proper show of love to friends.
Then, Portia, we have mistaken your passion, for which we friends have hidden thoughts of great value and worthy considerations.
What thoughts, Casca?
Tell me, good Portia, can you see your face?
No, Cassie, the ice is not itself, but by reflection.
It is much to pity that there are no such mirrors as will turn a hidden worthiness into your eye. I have heard that many of the best known, all groaning underneath this age's pain, have wished that noble Portia had their eyes.
This foolery of the coronet now, good Portia. What marks you of that?
Simply a feast day game. No more.
It seemed to me, as time went pushing by, it pained great Caesar to lay aside the crown.
Do you not see how they clap and cheer whenever he pleases and delights them as they do for actors in a theatre?
Whatever is Caesar's will, they'll bow to it and do his every bidding as they would a king.
Do you fear they will choose Caesar for their king?
Do you fear it too? I would not have thought you had it so.
I would not, Cassie, yet I love him well, but friends, why hold me here so long? What is it you would impart to me? If it be something for the general good, no, I love the name of honour more than life.
Well, honour is the subject of our story. I was born free as Caesar, so are you. All is fed as well, we can all endure the winter's cold as well as you. And this frail man is become a god.
I cannot tell what you and others think, but for myself, I'd rather not live at all than live in awe of such a man as Caesar.
Ay, Decia, it amazes me how a man of such feeble temperament should reign the whole majestic world.
Who bestride this narrow world like a colossus? Portia and Caesar. What should be in that Caesar? Why should his name be sounded more than yours? O Rome, we have lost the best of noble bloods, if Portia yields to Caesar's might and power.
What you would lead me to, I have some aim what you have said I will consider. Still then, my noble friends, think upon this. Portia would rather be a commoner than a senator of Rome under the hard conditions of these times.
I'm glad that our weak words have struck such fire from noble Portia.
This time I will leave you. Tomorrow, if you wish to speak with me, come to my house, and I will wait for you.
We will do so, till then leave the world. Portia, you are noble, yet I see. Your honour may be shaped. Sisters, I will this night, in through her window through messages, all boasting high opinion among holds of her name, which she will read, and the people call her to act. And after this, let Caesar's throne be shown. We will shake him on worse days than Job.
Metella, good evening. Why are you breathless? Why stay you so?
Are you not moved when all the earth is shaking? Never before tonight, never till now did I go through a tempest dropping fire. For certain there is civil strife in heaven. Behind the capital I saw a lion, which glared upon me, and then strolled by without attacking me.
Indeed, it is a strange time, but men may read events like these, however they will choose, far from the purposes of the events themselves. Come Caesar to the capital tomorrow?
He does, and he's asked Antony to call upon you and to bid you come.
Good night then, friend. This disturbed sky is not to walk in.
Farewell, Cicero. For all good Cicero's thinking, this night will make us fear and tremble. Who's there?
A Roman.
Cassia by your voice.
Here is good friend. What a night is this?
Fearful night for Romans of faint heart.
But pleasing night on the citizens. The light part, I watch out the streets and that dead thunder so struggle. Even the air very flash of it.
Why would you turn the heavens in this way?
In my beliefs, these fires, these guiding ghosts, and strange eruptions atmosphere, are instruments of fear and warning to some monstrous state afflicting Rome. I can name a man, much like this side, that thunders and lightens and opens ribs, and roars as the lion in the capital.
'Tis Caesar that you mean, is it not, Cassia?
We hear it is, for Romans are wicked, governed with the weakest spirits.
I've heard that Senna meets tomorrow to make our Caesar king.
This Caesar, a king, I will know out where my dagger bed. Cassia from slavery will deliver Cassia.
You speak to a loyal Roman, and one who shares your secret mind. Now take his hand.
I'm glad of it, friend. There's a bargain made.
Stand close a while, for here comes one in haste.
'Tis Casca, one accomplish her purpose. Casca, where is you, sir?
Find her you. Who's that? Is it Lucia?
No, it's Metella, a willing party to our cause.
Hail, friends! What a fearful night this is! This many tellers and strange sights, and every sights among the tides of night. Oh, Cassia, if you could but bring noble Portia to our cause.
Be you content, the job is almost done. Casca, now take a letter, and lay it to in Portia's porch where she's sure she'll find it. And I'll take one, and throw it in at his window, as often as I have them, sending her to several different times, of both high expectation of her honour. This be done, let's together to me, at Decius' house, and next to Portia.
At Decius then. Farewell.
Cannot, by the clouds that hide the stars, give guess to how near the dead. Lucy, I say, that I too could rest my sound. Since Cassia first had urged me against Caesar, I have not slept. When, Lucia, when awake? Called you, my lady. Set up a light within my study, Lucia. And when it is lighted, come and call me here. Yes. It must be by his death, and for my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at him, but for the good of Rome. He would be crowned how that might change his nature, there's the question. Crown him and we put a sting in him. Therefore think of him as the serpent's egg, which, hatch will in time grow dangerous and kill him in the shower.
The lantern burns within your study, madam. Upon the windowsill, I found this paper.
It's not tomorrow, Lucy, the Ides of March.
It is, madam.
Let it be said. Go to the gate, somebody knocks. Portia, awake and strike and confront. Portia, awake and strike. Such stirring words. Must Rome await your aid? Speak, strike, am I entreated then to speak and strike? O Rome, if it be your will, Portia shall grant her full petition.
Imagine the lady Cassius at the door, and does desire to speak.
Is she alone?
No, madam.
Bring them to me. They are a faction. A conspiracy. Dare you not show faces by the day, but it's beneath the blankets of the dark conceal your true hearts and purposes. I have been up this hour away for night. How are these friends that come along?
Yes, everyone. Everyone honors you. Everyone doth push a high opinion of yourself, which every noble Roman bears to you.
Ladies, you are all welcome.
A cold morning,
Yet the day will come.
here lies the east. Does not the sun set here?
No. Indeed it does. And those pale bands of light that touch the clouds are messengers of day.
You shall confess that you are both the sea. Here, as I guide my arm, the sun arises, and shall present its fire above the capital.
Give me your hands all over, one by one.
Let us try resolution.
No, no oath. We need us but our own cause to guide us through dress.
No.
But what of Cicero? Shall we approach him? I think he will stand very strong.
Let us not do that.
Yes, let us have him. There's no one that will purchase a good opinion, and by men's voices to command our deeds.
No, maybe not. For Cicero will never follow any cause that others have begun.
And leave now.
Indeed, he is not fit.
Shall no one else be touched but only Caesar?
Well, urge Caesar. I think it's not good that Antony so overlooked of Caesar should outlive Caesar. We shall find him a dangerous opponent, in which to prevent that Caesar and Antony fall together.
Our course would then appear too bloody. Antony is but a limit of Caesar. Let us be sacrificed as friends, but never butchers. And as for Antony, think not of him, for he can do no more than Caesar's arm, and Caesar's head is off.
Let him not die, for he will live and laugh at this hereafter.
Peace, come upon.
On the sound of the hour of prayer,
It is time to part.
but yet I wouldn't know whether the Caesar will be faulty or no. He is superstitious for one of late. Maybe these disturbances by night, and projection flies always, and keep him in the capital today.
Never fear that. If he is so resolved, I can persuade him, for he loves to hear the sweetest words of battle. Let me work, if I can give his vanity its due, and I will bring him to the capital.
By the 8th hour, is that the essence?
Be that beautiful, and fail not there.
Caution, we will leave you now. And friends, disperse yourselves, but all remember what you have said, and show yourself true love.
Good ladies, all look fresh and merry. Let not our faces show our true purposes, and so, good morrow to everyone. It is resolved. What we begin this day shall seal the fate of Rome for times to come, yet, to speak the truth, of he who has to die, I have not known when his ambition is swayed, nor than his reason. Yet still, they say that lowliness is young ambition's ladder, where on the climber gazes into the clouds, scorning the base degrees below. So with Caesar, and therefore he must die.
Portia, my lady.
Lucia, what mean you? Wherefore rise now? The hour is almost dawn and morning cold.
My lady, for my part is not a question, being but a servant to your needs. Yet still I dare, think my loyalty bears some respect.
Why, so it does. Lucy, speak your mind.
Madam, of late you have been troubled and fallen. I've seen you musing in silence with arms apart. When I asked you what the matter was, you stared upon me with ungentle looks. I asked again, and still you answered not, but with an angry waving of your hand to give sign for me to leave. Good, my lady, make me acquainted with your cause of grief.
I am not well in health, and that is all.
Portia is wise, was she not in hell, she would grace the means to come by it.
And so I do. Lucy, go to bed.
Is Portia sick? And is it therefore wise to walk abroad and draw up all the dank vapours of the morning? No, my lady, Now to stick offence within your mind, I beg you, for the care and love I owe you, to unfold me to a brief and secret cause, which lucid of duty and respect may share.
Ah, my true and honourable maid is dear to me as the ruddy drops that visit my sad heart.
If this were true, then should I know your secrets?
Lucia, rise and sleep again. 'Tis almost day, and when you have woken, I have cleansed my mind. Will the thoughts that even now do come away then, my trusted servant shall I unfold? Will the secrets of tonight, and all these that silent tune tomorrow's holy sounds. It is time, Lucy, good night.
Good night, my lady.
Day breaks. The Ides of March are come. Day of season my sight heart grieves to think upon.
The Ides of March are come. What say the auguries?
Not heaven or earth has been at peace tonight. Thrice in my sleep I heard a voice cry out, "Help ho! They murder Caesar."
What mean you, Caesar? Think you to walk for? Must not stir up your house today. Caesar shall forth. The things that threaten look only on my back, and when they see the face of Caesar, they are vanished.
Caesar, beware. There's one within, besides the things we've seen and heard. Recount most. Heard sight, seen by the watch.
A lioness gave birth upon the street, and graves of crack kneeled at their dead. Fierce, fiery warriors, and forth upon the cloud, in ranks and squadrons, in right humble form, which drizzled blood upon the capital.
The noise of battle hurtled in the air. Now the horses did neigh, and dying men did groan, and ghosts did shriek and squeal about the streets.
These things fear no knowledge, and we do fear them mightily. What can be avoided? Yet Caesar shall forth, I say. The things that threaten are in the world, as after the world in general, as to Caesar. When beggars die, there are no comets seen, but the heavens himself blaze for the death of princes. Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant only taste death but once. Now do present sacrifice. What say the auguries?
There is no heart within this beast.
The gods do this in shame of cowardice. Caesar should be a beast without a heart if he were to stay at home today for fear. Alas, my lord, your wisdom is consumed. You must not go forth today. Send Mark Antony to Senate, and he shall say you are not well.
Let us upon our knees, prevailing this.
Thus have you always well advised me. Mark Antony shall say I am not well, and for these predictions I shall stay at home.
Caesar, okay. Good morrow, worthy Caesar. You come to present to the Senate.
And you are come in very happy timing, to bear my greetings to the Senate, and to tell them I will not come.
Save and sit.
Shall Caesar send a lie? Dicia, Casca, go tell the Senate I will not come.
Most mighty Caesar, let us know some cause, lest we be laughed at if we tell them so.
The cause is in my will. I will not come. That is enough to satisfy the Senate. But for your private satisfaction, now hear these auguries. Speak and prophesy.
You see the Capitol, with Caesar's statue, which, like a fountain with 100 spouts, does run full of blood, and many eager Romans come smiling, and do bathe their hands in it.
O Caesar, these things bear no knowledge, and we do fear them mightily.
This vision is all misinterpreted. It was a portal prepared fortunate. Your statue spouted blood, and which so many smiling Romans gave you. She was counting you, great Roman Caesar's right blood.
Now this way you have well expounded it.
We have, when we heard once more this thing, and know it now. The Senate have concluded to give this day the crown to mighty Caesar, and if you tell them you shall not come, their minds may change.
How foolish do your fears seem now, you auguries. I am ashamed I did yield to them. Welcome, Italian.
Good morrow, Caesar.
How early are you stirred? What is the clock?
Caesar, 'tis news struck 8.
I am to be thus waited for, my friends. I have an hour's talk in store for you. Go in and taste some wine with me. And we, like friends, shall straightway go together.
come not near Casca. Mark well, Metella. Dicia loves thee not. There is all but one mind in these women, and it is set against Caesar. If thou be immortal, look about you. Security gives way to conspiracy. The mighty gods defend thee. Where I will stand, so Caesar pass along, and from the line I will give him this. My heart laments that virtue cannot live out of the teeth and hate of envy. If thou read this, O Caesar, thou may yet live. If not, the fates with traitors do contrive.
Antony,
Caesar,
let me have friends around me who are fat, sleek-headed friends, and those who sleep at night. Cassia there, she has a lean and hungry look. Such women are dangerous.
fear her not, Caesar. She is not dangerous. He is a noble Roman and holds you well.
I should not know the woman I would avoid so soon as that spare Cassia. She reads much, she is a great observer, and looks right through the deeds of all. She loves no plays and hears no music, as you do, Antony.
Caesar!
Well, old man, the Ides of March are come.
Aye, not yet come. Oh, Caesar, read this paper.
Metella does desire to read at once. This is her humble suit, great Caesar.
Oh, Caesar, read mine first, for mine's a humble suit that touches great Caesar nearer. Read it, great Caesar.
What touches us ourselves shall be last served.
Delay not, Caesar. Read it instantly.
Why urge your petitions in the street? Come to the capital. Be gone at once.
Now, dearest friends, take we our places in the capital.
I wish your enterprise today may thrive.
What enterprise is it?
Let it be what it will, for this I declare you well.
What says this right? Wish today our enterprise has right, and throw purpose discovered. If this be known, Cassia or Caesar will never turn back. I will slay myself.
Cassia, be content, Philip. Caesar smiles, and Caesar does not change.
Cassia, ready, with very
Are we all ready? What is now amiss that Caesar and his Senate must address?
Most high, most mighty, and most gracious Caesar, Metella comes before your humble heart to beg for the freedom of her brother Publius.
I must prevent you now, Metella. Do not be foolish to think I can be thawed of which melts a fool. I spurn thee like a cur out of my way.
Is there no voice more greater than my own, to sound more sweetly in great Caesar's ear, for the repealing of my brother's exile?
I bow to you, but not in flattery, and beg you that Publius may be freed.
What, Portia?
Caesar, as long as you have put down Cassia falls, straight to the freedom of banished Publius.
I could be well moved, if I was you, but I'm as constant as the northern star, and even thus, let me little show it. I was constant, Publius shall be banished, and constant do I remain to keep him so.
Caesar!
Hence, will you lift up Olympus?
Great Caesar.
Does not Portia kneel in vain?
Then speak handsomely.
Oh, Portia, you also beg for Caesar.
Liberty, freedom, tyranny is dead. From hence proclaim, cry throughout the streets.
Liberty, freedom!
Portia, those before men address the people.
Where's Cicero?
Here, quite confounded with this mutiny. Stand fast together, lest some friend of Caesar should chance upon us.
Notwithstanding, Cicero, take courage. There is no harm intended to a person, nor to no Roman else. So tell them, Cicero.
I will, noble Portia.
Fates, we will know your pleasures, but we die, we know. Tis but the days, enduring, tis but the time enduring takes out, that men stand upon.
Why that cut off 20 years of life? It's of so many years of hearing day.
Grant that, then death is a benefit. Wait, you come to use of Antony, do you not?
Oh, Portia,
Did I ask you to kneel?
noble, wise, valiant, and honest. Caesar was mighty, bold, royal and loving. Say that I love Portia, and I honour her. Say that I honoured Caesar, and loved him too. If Portia nor Antony may safely come to her, and be resolved, why, Caesar has deserved crying death. Antony shall not let Caesar dead, so well as Portia living, but will follow the fortunes and affairs of noble Portia, with all true faith. So says our master Antony.
He is a wise and valiant Roman. Tell him to come at once into this place, where he shall be satisfied and by my honour depart at hand.
I shall fetch you presently.
I know that we shall have him as a friend.
I hope we may, but yet have a mind that fears him.
To him not cast friends one and all. Our cause will be but stronger these days. Welcome, Antony.
Almighty Caesar, do you lie so low? Are all your conquests, glories, triumphs, spoils run to this little measure? Farewell then. I know not, ladies, what you now intend. Who else must be let blood? Who else is rank? For I myself there is no hour so fit to Caesar's death hour.
Antony, beg not your death of us. We must now appear bloody and cruel, our hearts you see not. They are pitiful, and pity to the general wrong of Rome has done this deed on Caesar. For you, Antony, our knives have blades of lead, not steel.
Your voice should be as strong as any other, in disposing of new dignities.
I doubt not of your wisdom. Let each now render me her bloody hand. Thus Portia, will I shake with you. Next Cassia do I take your hand. Now Metella yours, now yours Decia, and I lay Cassia yours. Pardon me, Caesar. Here you and chased and fell. Now like a deer struck by many hunters, do you here lie dead and bloodied on the earth.
What contract you have with us?
Friends, I'm with you all and love you all. Upon this hope that you give me reasons why Caesar had to die, and then, moreover, to give me leave to speak my mind in public in memory of this once great man.
You shall, Antony, but do not in your speech blame us. Instead, speak all good you can devise of Caesar, in the same public way to I am going.
Be it so. I do desire no more.
Then stay and mourn in private. Friends, away.
Oh, pardon me, great Caesar, that I seem meek and gentle with these blood-stained women. Woe to the hands that shed this costly blood. A curse shall lie upon the state of Rome. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall ruin all the parts of Italy. And Caesar's spirit, raging for revenge, shall in these confines, with a monarch's voice, cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war.
Demand to know their reasons.
Portia, speak to the people!
We must be told.
We must be satisfied.
Portia! 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 Portia!
Portia! Countrymen, lovers of Rome, hear me for my cause, and be silent that you may hear. You ask why Portia rose against her good friend Caesar. Here is my answer. Not that I loved him less, that I love Rome more. Would you rather Caesar were living, and die all as slaves, or Caesar were dead, and live free men? Who here, so base that would be a bondman, if any speak, for him I have offended? Who here so rude, that would not be a Roman, if any speak, for him I have offended? Who here so vile, that would not love his country, if any speak, for him I have offended? I pause for reply.
None, Portia, none.
Then none I have offended. Here comes Antony, who shall receive a place in the new order, though he killed not Caesar. And so I depart with this promise as I killed my best friend for the good of Rome. I have the same dagger for myself, and it shall please my country to need my death.
Live, Portia, live!
Bring her in triumph to our house.
Give her a statue with her ancestors.
Let her be Caesar.
Let her be queen!
Portia, our queen!
Portia! Portia! Portia!
Portia!
Peace! Silence! Portia speaks.
Silence, let us hear Portia.
Good friends, let me depart alone for my sake, stay here with Antony, and hear his speech tending to Caesar's glories, and not a soul depart save I alone, until Antony has spoken.
Portia! 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 Portia!
You gentle Romans!
Peace! Silence! Hear Antony.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. Portia has told you Caesar was ambitious. If that were true, it were a grievous fault, and grievously has Caesar answered it. Here, and of leave of Portia and the rest, come I to speak in Caesar's memory. He is my friend, faithful and just to me, yet Portia says he was ambitious, and Portia is an honest woman. You all did see that on the Lupercal I did thrice present him a royal crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Portia says he was ambitious, and sure she is an honest woman. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him?
I think there's much reason in his sayings.
If we consider rightly the matter, Caesar's had great wrong.
Has he, friends? I fear a worse will put his place.
Poor soul, his eyes are wide as fire with weeping.
He's not a nobler soul in Rome than Antony.
Now mark him, he begins again to speak.
Romans, if I were disposed to stir your hearts and minds to mutiny and rage, I should do Portia wrong and Cassia wrong. I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong the dead, to wrong myself and you, than I would wrong such honest women. Yet it is a parchment with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his papers. It is his will. If only you could hear this testament, which, pardon me, I do not mean to read, and you would yearn to kiss dead Caesar's wounds.
Read the will. We'll hear it, Antony.
Read the will. Caesar's will.
I must not read it. It will inflame you. It will make you mad to learn that all of you are Caesar's heirs.
Read the will. We'll hear it, Mark Antony.
The will, the testament.
Patient. Will you be patient? Will you stay a while? I fear I wronged the honest woman whose daggers have stabbed Caesar. I do fear it.
They were traitors, not honest women.
The will. The testament.
They were villains, murderers!
The will! Read the will!
You all do know this mantle Caesar wore. Look, in this place ran Cassius' dagger through. See what had rent the envious cascade. Through this, the well-beloved Portia did stab. This was the most and kindest cut of all. For when the noble Caesar stalked the stab, ingratitude more strong than traitor's arms quite vanquished him and burst that mighty heart. And running in blood did Caesar fall. Oh, what a fall was there, my countrymen. And I and you and all of us fell down, and bloody treason reigned over us.
Noble Caesar!
Woeful day!
Traitors, villains.
Most bloody sight.
We will be revenged.
Let not a traitor live!
Peace, gentle friends. Let me not stir you up. Let me not stir you up to such a sudden flood of mutiny. They have done this deed on honest women and should no doubt with reasons answer you. I come not friends to steal away your hearts. I only tell you that which you must know and show you Caesar's blood.
We'll mutiny.
We'll burn the house of Portia.
Away then! Come! See the conspirators!
Yet hear me, countrymen, yet hear me speak.
Peace, all! Hear Antony, most noble Antony!
Why, friends, does Caesar thus deserve your love? Alas, you know not. I must tell you then. You have forgot the will I told you of.
That's right, the will. Let's stay near the will.
Here is the will, and under Caesar's seal, to every Roman citizen, he gives, to every man and woman, 75 drachmas.
Most noble Caesar, we'll revenge his death!
O royal Caesar, here was the Caesar, when comes such another?
Never, never. Come, away. We'll burn his body in the holy place, and with the brands, fire the traitors' houses.
Go fetch fire!
Tear down benches!
Tear down doors, windows, anything.
Caesar! 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 Caesar!
Now let it work. Destruction, take your course.
not tell him whether I was friend or foe. This is a warning Rome, a dangerous Rome, no Rome of safety for an honest citizen.
Halt! Who goes there?
What is your name?
Where are you going?
Where do you dwell?
Answer at once.
I, and wisely.
I, and truly, you are best.
What is my name? Where am I going? Where do I dwell? Then answer wisely and truly. I am going to my house. I dwell by the capital, and my name is Cicero.
Here's Cicero. He was with the conspirators when they murdered Caesar.
Tear him to pieces. He's a conspirator.
I am Cicero the senator. I was not with the conspirators.
She's lying. I saw her talk with Cassia.
I saw him holding a knife.
And I saw him stab our beloved Caesar. I saw him.
Trespassing and through boys full of seeing me.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
I don't know. It was all Greek to me.
Stop! Citizens, what is it you do here?
Antony is man's conspirator. Kill him.
Guards,
Thank you, Antony. The fools thought I was one of the conspirators.
only fools would think so, would they not, Cicero?
What is it you mean, Antony? Surely you do not suspect me.
No, Cicero. In fact, I've been looking for you. In you I place the highest trust. Octavius is come to Rome.
Caesar's nephew, he comes upon a wish.
We are met in Caesar's quarters and have engaged upon great matters. Will you join us? Your voice shall be one with ours in the disposition of new orders.
That Rome might be secure and free of dangers such as these, I'll gladly join with you.
It is good, for we are at the stake and are bayed about with many enemies. Come, join us, and we shall determine how to cut off the charge of Caesar's legacies, and who shall be named in our list of those to die. For Rome shall see terrorists uncountable before it again sees peace. Come, away.
For one terrible night, riots and terror ran through the streets of Rome. The conspirators fled, and straightway Antony set about preparing his revenge. At one word from him, the might of the Roman army could be called upon. Aiding him would be Caesar's nephew Octavius. The rebels would be hunted, found, and killed. But who would be the true heir to Julius Caesar's throne? Octavius or Antony? Let battles commence.
What now, Lucilia? Is Cassia near?
She is at hand.
How she received you? Let me be resolved.
With courtesy and respect enough, but not with degree of conference, as she might once have done. Pindarus and Titanius, her captains, are here to bring you greetings from their mistress.
And they are welcome.
General, our mistress Cassia sends you word. Since the separation of yourselves, upon the outer march, she has held firm your friend. Throughout the desperations of this time, raising her army to engage with you, our foes, in all things true and honourable.
She greets me well, yet, Pindarus, according to reports of trusted word, your mistress has given me cause to wish things done undone.
What things, General?
I have heard from the truest report that for gold has Cassia granted offices to undeservers.
Not Cassia, my lady. I should never credit such a tale. In all things Cassia has performed honourably. I swear amazement to this your charge.
I bet your words were true, these charges false.
I do believe my mistress will appear, such as she is, full of regard and honour. But why does Caesar bleed for liberty?
Well spoken then. Comes Cassia's army on?
They mean this now from Sardius to be quartered. The greater part, the horse in general, are come with Cassia here.
Cassia has arrived.
Greetings, my noble sister. We've been apart too long.
So long it seems, Cassia, that you forget yourself.
Forget myself. What do you mean by that?
I forget yourself, for never in my knowledge will Cassia take bribes of offices. Yet so you have, according to report.
You wrong in this, Posh. You wrong in this.
Cassia, I do know you well. Before the eyes of both the armies, let us not rise up.
Pindarus, we not try to stop a little from this ground.
Aye, Lucilia, you do the like. Let no man come into our tent till our conference is done. Guard the door.
Posh, you charge the big steeds on what ground?
Let me tell you, Cassia, you're much condemned. From several officers come an itching palm, and to sell your trust for gold to undeservers.
An itching palm, you know that your posh loudspeakers are why the gods speak to your last.
Remember March! The eyes of March, remember, did not great Caesar bleed for justice Do not presume to put upon my love, as from all I should be sorry for. You have done that you should be sorry for. I did send you for gold to pay my lieges, which you denied me. Was that done like Cassia? I denied you not. She was but a fool of what my answer back. Portia has told my heart. A friend should bear her friend's affirmative, but Portia makes mine greater than
I do not like your faults!
Flatters I did never see such faults.
Flatterers would not, though they do appear as huge as high Olympus.
Come Antony, come Neo Octavius, come and prevent yourselves and load on Cassia. Hated by the one she loves. Here's my dagger and here's my righteous heart. Strike now as you strong as Caesar.
Sheath your dagger. Angry when you will, for you are allied with a lamb and not a tiger. And the burns but briefly and is gone.
How can you be so angry?
Cassia, I am sick of many griefs.
God's pregnant with killing myself.
Here, take this. It is her very own unkindness, Cassia.
My heart is thirsty for a noble friend, but I cannot drink too much upon this love. Now, sister, we've come for tomorrow thereafter.
Aye. Lucilia, Messala, come in.
Pindorus, Titinius.
Now let's question our necessities.
Messala, I have here received letters that young Octavius and Antony come down upon us with a mighty power, bringing their armies forward to Philippi.
I have had letters of self-same intelligence, but with this addition, that by sentence of prescription, Antony Octavius have put to death 100 senators.
Therein our letters do not well agree. Mine speak of 70 senators that died. By their prescriptions, Cicero being one. Cicero!
Cicero is dead, and by that same prescription, it is said Antony used him only as a servant, and when his usefulness was done, ordered him dispatched.
Why, farewell, Cicero, we must die with meditating that death must at some time come. I have the patience to endure it now.
Even so, great women was great losses endured.
Well, to our work alive. Lucy, what do you think of marching forward to Philippi presently?
I do think it good, my lady.
Your reason?
Pressing the enemy sequels here, whilst we, lying still, are full of rest and nimbleness.
Good reasons, but Lucilia, think on this. Octavius and Antony, marching through here, will come through many lands that hold us ill, and to their armies will great multitudes append.
We will do so. We'll leave it at Philippi.
Aye. Are we agreed then, friends?
Aye, madam.
The night is crept upon our tower. No more, good night. Early to rise tomorrow, and then to battle.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Noble Cassia.
Good night, and good repose.
Oh, it was an ill beginning of the night. Never again in the division with ourselves.
All is well. Good night, and good rest.
Lady?
My gown and my book, Lucia.
Yes, madam.
Lucia! Give me the book. Where is my gown? Gown.
I could not find it, madam.
You speak like one already cast his summer. Poor girl, I cannot blame you. Play me some music, then get you to sleep. Lucia, here is the book I sent you to see. It's in the pocket of my gown.
I was sure your ladyship did not come to me.
Bear with me, Lucia, I much forget you. This is a sleepy tune. Lucia, you're asleep so soon. If you live, I shall reward your loyalty. Let me see. So this page is pinned down where I left off reading. Here it is, I think. How weakly this lantern burns. Who comes here? It must be the weakness of my eyes that shakes this monstrous apparition. What's upon you, an angel or a devil? Speak with me, tell me what you are.
Your evil spirit, Portia.
Why did you come to me?
To give you warning, Portia.
Of what?
You will see me again.
Where will I see you?
At Philippi.
Then I will see you there again. Speak to me more, spirit.
You will see me at Philippi.
What did you see that made you cry out?
Madam, I do not know that I cried out.
You did. Did you dream? Is that what made you cry out?
I saw nothing.
Aye, nothing. Nothing indeed, no matter. The day is almost upon us. There should be no more sleep this night. Command Castor, tell us to set the powers on at the earth.
Yes, madam.
This is tide in the affairs of men which, taken at the flood, leads to fortune. In such a full vessel, we are now afloat. We must take the current when it serves, or lose our ventures.
Antony, our hopes are answered. You said the enemy would not come down, but keep in the hills and upper regions. It proved not so, for the armies are at hand. They mean to face us at Philippi here, answering for we do demand of them.
Octavius, I spies in every camp. I know that every thought before themselves. They come on us with a fearful bravery, thinking by this to instill in our thoughts that they have courage. But believe me, Octavius, they have none.
This is my messenger. What news?
Prepare you, generals. The enemy comes on gallant show. Their bloody sound battlers come out and their forces to engage immediately.
Who heads their armies?
Portia one and Cassia the other.
Their numbers?
First moves diverse lands. None who owes them love or loyalty. Blessed be with those.
You speak well. Stay by me this day, and I will honour you in our certain victories.
Go and prepare. Antony, do not presume too much.
Do we yet young in battle and in honour, Octavius? Why do you cross me in this matter?
I do not cross you, but I will honour my own, and you yours.
Octavius, I've seen more days than you, and know what it is to take a battle on.
I grant that Antony would know that I am Caesar's nephew, and heir to Caesar's blood, and I shall have my will. Yon serving man has shown me loyalty, and I will keep him close and safe this day.
Well, you may have your will.
Words before blows, be it so, fellow Romans.
Not that we love words better, as you do.
Good words be better than bad strokes, Octavius.
In your bad strokes, Portia, you give good words. Witness the hold you made in Caesar's heart, crying, "Long live, hail Caesar!"
Antony, the blows yet unknown, but for your words, they were robbed of reason and honeyless.
Not stingless too.
And soundless, but I restored their buzzing, Antony.
Villains! When your vile daggers hacked one after another in Caesar's bleeding sides, you sealed your fortunes. You bared your teeth like apes and fawned like hounds, and bowed like bondmakers at Caesar's feet, whilst Castor like a dog from behind struck Caesar on the neck. Oh, you traitor!
Look, I draw a gun against conspirators. When think you I'd put this gun away? Never, till Caesar's 33 wounds be well avenged, or till another Caesar have added slaughter to the swords of traitors.
Oh, look, a grinning schoolboy worthless of such honour, drawn by a clownish reveller.
Cassia, your words are but toys. What are your blows then?
More than your bed today, Antony.
Come now, Antony. Away, defiance, traitors, hurl me in your teeth. If you dare fight today, come to the field. If not, when you have the stomachs.
Portia, if we do lose this match, do they even turn the spirit?
Cassia, think not, thou noble Roman, that ever Portia shall go bound to Rome. She bears too great a mind. Yet this same day must finish the work the Ides of March began, and whether we shall meet again I know not. Therefore, our everlasting farewell take forever and forever farewell, Cassia. If we meet again, why we shall smile. If not, why then this parting was well made.
Forever and ever, mother. If we do meet again, a smile indeed, if not this parting was truly well made.
Come then, and prepare.
All day the battle waged, sword against sword, Roman against Roman. Over and over, victory seemed to be in hands of one army or the other. And over, victory was snatched away then. But the rebels were no match for the might of the Roman army, nor for the cunning of their generals, Antony and Octavius. By nightfall, Cassia and Portia were almost separated, and their forces almost crushed.
Oh, look, Titinius, look, all the villains fly. Our soldiers have turned traitors and been the field.
Cassia, Portia gave the word too early. Who? Against my right hand Octavius, too greedily. Her soldiers fell to toil. What to do with Antony? Are all enclosed?
Fly further off, my lady! Fly further off! Antony is our tents! Fly further off, my lady! Poor Cassia, fly further off!
The sail's far enough. Titinius, if those my tents might receive the fire.
They are, my lady.
Titinius, take my horse and my depart. Please point up to yonder troops. And there I rest assured that those troops are friend or enemy.
I will be here again, even with a thought.
Pindus, get high on the hill. We're glad to do this.
Oh, my lady!
What news?
Julius is enclosed round about, with cavalry to take him on the spur. Yet, he spurs on. Now they're almost on him. Oh, my lady, Julius is caught. Oh, Cassia.
Come down, hold no more. Oh, coward that I am to live so long to see my best friend naked before my face. Pindus, you have always been a friend and guide. Have you had time sat before? And with the same blade that ran through Caesar's heart, please say to me, take hold of the hill, stand not to answer. Please.
No, my lady, not a friend.
If then no friend, do as I urge, it is my will.
Then, farewell, Cassia.
Caesar, you are revenge.
A mighty heart this black day takes from us. Oh, Marcella! Come see this sad chance.
Is not that she?
This was she. The sun is set. Clouds, dews, and dangers come. Our deeds are done. Cassia died for breathing of Titinius.
It is mistrust of our success which has done this deed. It was but change. Titinius has escaped, saved by Portia's band of horse.
Oh, Marcella, go to Our Lady and cut off this sad chance.
I shall.
Oh, Cassia, be not seen, warmer than warm, victory will be ours. Porter, come quickly to see how greatly I regard Cassia. By your leave, God, this is the Roman's part. Take Cassia's blade and find Pindarus' heart.
Where Marcella does her body lie?
There! The pig is mourning her.
His face is upward.
Oh, Portia, he is slain.
Caesar, how mighty are you yet? Your spirit walks abroad, turns our swords in our own entrails.
Brave Pindus, look how you love this noble victory.
I yet see Romans living such as these. The last of all Romans. Fare you well. It is impossible. Ever Rome shall breed your equal. Friends, I owe more tears to this dead woman than shall ever see you pay. I will find time, Cassia. I will find time. Now, friends, set your battles on. It is 3 o'clock, and yet by night we shall try fortune in a second fight. Come, our amazing friends. Rest on this rock. Hark, one word.
What? Am I
words. Ethan, no words.
Rather kill myself.
A word for myself.
Shall I do such a deed? Never, my lady.
What will request the Lord do?
To kill her, Titinius. Look, she meditates.
Now is that no professor full of grief that it won't open yet her eyes?
How art you? And you, Lucia? I shall have glory by this evening, yea, more than Octavius and Antony. By this vile conquest which I say no to. The very word of God before this time before has ended her life history. Hence I will follow. Stay by me one moment longer. One word. What shall I do now?
Caesar, now be still. But do not with half so good a will.
What soldier is that?
This was the noblest Roman of them all. All these that save only achieved that they did in envy of Caesar. She only in the general honest thought, and common good to all, made one of them.
According to her virtue, let us act. With all respects and rights superior. Within my tent tonight, the bones shall run. Most like a soldier, ordered on the So let's hold the field to rest. And let's away.